and fakes may try to take my place. Little do they know I'm running first in this race. As I laugh in their face, leaving the dust without a trace. I got facts with nothing to prove, absent a lack. I flow on this track with straight precision. I attract what I want, it's my decision. I didn't forget, I'm the devil that didn't want but couldn't crack. So get back as I attract but don't front. Old school, leaning in the back of a white Cadillac like the Mac. It's like you're drowning out fear until no rain. Or better still, joy you never knew, absent of pain. Excuse me, let me refrain. Damn, isn't that insane? Anyway, let me shift gears, stay in your lane. As I'm driving into the truth, that's what I do. I know who I am, but who are you? Snakes and fakes make.
Hey, family, it's me, Mr. Frederick, right back at you with the good word. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. I know I did. I always try to, you know. All right, guys, let's get right into it today, what we're going to talk about. Today, we're going to talk about cleaning up your room, making a software update, and adjusting to the times. You know, that's pretty much what it is. It's just adjusting to the times. It's, you know, as we get older, family, as time moves on, things change. Nothing stays the same. It's, you know, for the good and for the bad. Sometimes it depends on which end of the stick you're on. But here's the thing. The good news is, as things change and you evolve with the Lord says don't look back. So what does that mean? Luke chapter 9, 6-2. He says don't look back. He means that because you are not fit for the kingdom. No man is fit for the kingdom to put if he puts his hand to the plow, okay, and he looks back, he is not fit for the kingdom. He says that for a reason. The Lord says that because when you are moving forward, even though at times it might seem like a setback to you and to people around you, it might look like, man, what's going on with him or her? They down bad right now. What's going on? It's just looking terrible. However, the Lord promises, if you seek the kingdom, all things will be added. So this is the promise of having faith and moving forward with the Lord. So it really depends on what your belief system is. If you're moving forward and it looks rough, setbacks and things not going good, you know, maybe you got a divorce, maybe, you know, your kids don't like you, maybe you lose your job, maybe you car breakdown, maybe, I don't know, whatever, you know, you get a cold, anything can happen, okay? You know, your dog bites you on the ankle. All of these things are things that happens in life at times, right? But here's the difference. One individual believes in the Lord, and if he who seeks his righteousness and the kingdom, all things will be added. And the other person don't believe. You got a non-believer on this side that's just going through life. The way the one that believes in the Lord views it is completely different. They view it as, I don't understand it because I don't rely on my own understanding. However, I know that all things work out. They come together for those who believe in the Lord. So I know that it's going to work out for me. I might not understand it at this point in time, but I know it'll come together at some point. The other non-believer just says, oh, I'm just getting bad breaks. You see the difference? So one has a certain faith, so they move forward with a certain attitude, a certain presence, a certain understanding of their purpose. They know that this is a roadblock temporarily, but the Lord has put it there for a reason, okay, and a season. So when we clean up our room, family, when we're updating our software, what happens is He's giving us lessons and blessings to prepare us. Everything is making us better, okay, along our journey, so we can serve our purpose and serve the Lord. And so, family, what you got to understand, you got to get rid of, my glasses on here. You got to get rid of unnecessary uselessness in your life. And that's meaning individuals, things, people, places, things that no longer serve you. They got to go. Now, yes, will this have some individuals being disgruntled? Yes, because they have demons in them. They have the devil in them. So you got to understand the devil wants you to stay in a place of lack, a place of confusion, a place of submission, a place of doubt, a place of fear. The devil wants you to lack onto all these negative emotions. And if you were in that mode at one point in your life and individuals knew you, guess what? They had power then. You're not going anywhere. You're doing bad. They disrespecting you. You know, things just they're still using you in the long run. They're still using you along the way, but they had a sense of comfort. I know that this ain't going nowhere. I know that this is here. But once you elevate, you see, family, like I talked about yesterday, check out my video I had yesterday morning. Can't remember the name of it, but you'll see it. You know, I upload just about every day. But like I alluded to, like I went into yesterday, those individuals will be mad. They'll be upset because they betted on the wrong one. See, they betted against you, and they didn't understand that you had God on your side. You don't bet against God, you're going to lose every time, family. You don't bet against the Lord. Somebody that's working with the Lord, you don't bet against that individual. You're always going to lose. You're always going to look like a fool that you are. Because you got to understand, when someone is working and the Lord is working in their favor, you can't stop the rain. All you could do is get wet. All you could do is get wet. Stand on the sideline and hold your umbrella when you're a hater and a projector. Because what you're seeing is someone doing all the things that you can't do, or you don't feel you could do, or it makes you feel inferior. So what you got to do is downplay it, or some mumbo jumbo you want to think in your mind. You don't even really think it, but you want to feel comfortable because you see somebody that you feel is above you. And that's the whole root of projection. We've all run into people that project in our lives. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, who you think you are? Oh, you just doing this because it is. All these fools. These are foolish people. You know why I use the word fool? Look up the word fool. Fool is an ignorant person. It's a person that operates off of ignorance, off of buffoonery. It's a person that has no clue. They're off base. They're going over here, over there. They have no factual nothing. Nothing makes sense to this. They're a fool. So you got to understand, when you look at people that don't embrace their own power, they're always going to project. They're going to be haters. This is why I say chosen light bearers. If you bear that light, you're never going to be a hater because you've been hated on all your life and you still bear that light, good or bad. Yes, people turn against you. Yes, you get betrayed. C'est la vie, you know, hey, come see, come ça. Yeah, it don't stop you. Like I said, it don't stop the rain. It's still going to pour down. You're going to pour down with God's glory still pouring down all over you. And someone who's not a believer, they can't understand that. They just could sit back and look and see, wow, this person doing it. This person is like that. Real live. My DC people out there, real live. It's real live, you know. That's how they talking. It's real live, Mo. They looking at things and they're saying to themselves, you know, I'm a hater. And that's what they really thinking to themselves. They saying to themselves, they can't even hide it no more. They're like, you know what, I'm really a hater. I'm looking at this person and they looking good and smart and talented and rapping and doing, I'm a real hater. And they should think that. Because what that is that's a signal to upgrade their software, clean up their room, release the old programming of it can only be one and you can't. Use people as an example to inspire you to be better. Saying, okay, I seen him do it, I could do it. Don't look in jealousy, don't look in hating, projection. You look at that person, if God could do it for him, he could do it for me. That's the attitude, that's what God's trying to show them. So when you sit back and hate, you're always going to be on a losing team. You're going to bet against the wrong one. And that's why you're mad, because you know you've shown that person that you can't go with them. That your skirt came up. You understand? Your skirt came up. Put your skirt up. So he's seen everything. See, so now that your skirt is up, now, you know, your colors have shown. And you know that person knows who you are because they blocked you. They don't mess with you. They don't rock with you. You don't resonate with them. And you probably never did, because they knew who you were. They were just at that time giving more grace and mercy until times change. And then you realize you can't have lukewarm people, because it's no In this world, family, it's no, oh, I kind of like you. Oh, I don't know. It's like a girl say, can we go together when you're a kid? Maybe. No. Bye, B. Get out of here. No. You either with me or you against me. That's how it rolls. It don't roll no other way. You either on my team or you on the opposite team. Nothing else. You see, and sometimes you got to clean up that room, update your software. Your software update going to tell you to get rid of these people. Because these are hindrances. These individuals sit back and give you evil eye, wishing bad on you. Whether they do spells, whether they all come back. It go return to sin. They go right back to them. You just prosper more. None of it works. But you don't even want these people nowhere near you. I'd rather know my enemies over there. And we got it very clear. I don't like you. You don't have to like me. That's fine. But I don't like you. You understand? It's not my job to like you. It's not my job to fake. It's not my job to nothing. It's not my job to, once you show me that you don't appreciate me, that you don't respect me, that you don't support me, you are my enemy. I don't like you. Yes, I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to watch you. You're watching me. You understand? And that's the place you should be in. So, family, it just comes a point in time where when you get that software update and you clean out your room, man, you get these people away from you. You don't get these, look, they know now. Let's get it out in the open. I was always one of those people when I was young getting into fights and stuff. I didn't like that whole, you bump up against the arm and all of that. But put a little block on the, who knocks the block off first? Who's going to throw the first one? Your mother this, your mother? I was like, no, if you're going to fight me, we're not doing that 3 o'clock and all that. No, we're going to fight right now. I don't know. You need to know your enemies. Make it clear they are. You don't like them. They don't like you. And you go from there. See, because a lot of people like to sit on the sideline and play that purgatory, that in-between lane, where they get information on you. They still watch you. They still kind of could put that stink on you, put that funk on you. You ain't putting your funk on me. I don't like it. Stay away from me. Period. I'm not nice like that. I'm a good man. I'm not oh no, everybody get along. That's never been me. If I didn't like the way something tastes, nasty. I don't like the way something smells, stinky. I'm sensitive like that. I've always been extremely aware. Sensitivity is a power, it's a strength. It's your awareness. You have heightened awareness. It's never bad, it's always good. You need to know if smoke is in the room, because you can get burnt up. So, you're going to have haters, family, but dead beliefs got to go. They no longer serve you. No more excuses for people. You're trying to make it fit your narrative, making excuses for them. Over for that. See, you got to understand that when you are ascending, when you going next level, you got to understand that anything that does not support you, it's either positive or negative in your life. There's no in between. There's no maybe. It's black or white, up or down. Either you for me or you against me. If you're not for me, you're against me. If you don't show me respect, appreciation, if you don't get what I want, the way I want it, not how you want it, on my terms. And see, that's the beauty of if you've in your life been an overgiver, been extra nice. People think of being kind. And yes, I have been nice before, but I still say I'm not a nice man because I'll take it back. A nice man just to keep doing it. See, me, I'm good because at the same time, if you attack me, I attack you too. So I'm good, but I'm not nice. I'm not just like this. Never been that. Like I said, once I smell you out, sniff you out, please, I could drop you like a bad habit. I could drop you like smoking. Bye. And never think about you. That's the way I am. Because you don't serve who I am. You understand? So a nice person can't do that. I can do it. Easy. See, that's what people don't get. When you are kind and you got the Holy Spirit and you just gossip, yes, that love you have is wonderful. It's a gift. But also, you have polarizing. You also have that, I can give a damn about you. I hope nothing happened to you, but hey, what were you doing for me? How were you in my life when you was around me? Not much. So really, let's be real here. Come on. So the reality, family, you got to clean up your room. Get these people out of your life. Yeah, they're not going to like it because they know, they've been exposed, the skirt came up. You know they can't go with you now. They know they can't go with you. You made it clear you don't like them. And it is what it is. And that's the way you need to live your life. That's how you live your life. That's how you move forward, and that's how you operate. And it's no negotiations, non-negotiable. Just like you try to go buy a car, and then you try to, they say these terms are non-negotiable. Now, can I pay 3 times? Can I pay 3? Can I break it up? No, non-negotiable. This is how it go. You on your side, I'm on my side. Software update. When you have given too much, okay, and the reason you know you're giving too much is because these people still try to disrespect you. And see, that's when you say no, that's when you really see who these cowards and these punks are. Because the thing about it, a true person, they could take you telling them no. They could take, hey, woo, woo, woo. They could take all of that because that's who they are. But when you a phony, when you a hater, if somebody say no to you, no. So you've already given them too many excuses. They don't get no more. That's why I say I'm not nice. Because when it's time, I pull back. It's nothing. And I already gave enough. I don't even care. I see what I get when I give that. And I already see. Where's more to see? Only thing to see is you not around me. So remember that, family. Update your software. Clean up your room. That's a lesson for today. And don't make no excuses for people, man. I mean, excuses is over. We done with excuses. We not playing that game anymore. That game is done. We're where we're at now. Okay? Remember that. Peace.